Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The text came in at 11:47 p.m., glowing against the dark bedroom ceiling like a verdict. I'm sorry. I can't keep pretending. I've met someone else. No emojis. No explanation. Just that. I stared at my phone while my wife slept beside me, her back turned, her breathing slow and steady. The room smelled faintly of her lavender lotion. The same one she used every night. The same one that now made my stomach twist. For a long moment, I wondered if the message was meant for someone else. If I was reading my own nightmare by mistake. Then the phone buzzed again. He can give me the life you never could. I didn't wake her. I didn't scream or throw the phone. I just lay there staring at the ceiling, feeling something inside me crack quietly, like ice shifting under pressure. Looking back, the signs were everywhere. I just didn't want to see them. She started guarding her phone like it was a second heartbeat. Screen always down. Notifications silenced. When it buzzed, she'd glance at it and smile. This small private smile that never reached me. She said it was work. Just emails, she'd shrug. But she never let me see the screen. She came home later too. New excuses each week. Client dinners. Networking events. You wouldn't understand, she said once, laughing lightly when I asked why she needed to dress up so much just to sit across a table and talk business. I told myself I was being insecure. That love meant trust. That marriage wasn't supposed to feel like an interrogation. Still, some nights I'd lie awake, listening to the front door open past midnight, my heart racing before she even stepped into the bedroom. She'd slide in quietly, kiss my cheek like muscle memory and whisper, "Sorry, long night." Her perfume was different, sharper, expensive. The truth didn't explode into my life. Seeped in. One afternoon, she left her laptop open on the kitchen counter. I wasn't snooping, I was just grabbing water. But her email was right there. Subject line bold and impossible to ignore. Can't stop thinking about last night. I didn't read the rest. I didn't need to. My hands shook so badly I had to sit down. My chest felt tight like the air had thickened. I remember thinking, so this is what betrayal feels like. Not rage. Not tears. Just a hollow buzzing disbelief. That night I asked her directly. My voice surprised me, it was calm. Too calm. Are you seeing someone else? She froze for half a second. Just long enough. Then she sighed like I'd asked something inconvenient. I didn't want it to come out like this. She didn't deny it. She told me his name. Marcus. A self-made millionaire. Real estate. Investments. Connections. She said it like she was reciting credentials, like that explained everything. He makes me feel secure, she said. Safe. Desired. I asked her if she loved him. She hesitated. Then nodded. That hesitation hurt more than the answer. She moved out 2 weeks later. Took half her clothes, all her shoes, and the framed wedding photo from the hallway. Left behind the coffee mug I bought her on our first anniversary. Left behind me. The divorce papers came fast. So did the social media posts. Private jets. Rooftop dinners. Champagne flutes against city skylines. She looked radiant. Alive. Like she'd stepped into the life she always deserved. And I'd been the dead weight holding her down. Mutual friends stopped calling. Some sent awkward messages. Others said nothing at all. I told myself to move on. Focus on work. On rebuilding. On sleep. That's when Marcus's name crossed my desk. I was reviewing quarterly reports late one evening when I saw it. His company listed as a major tenant in 3 of our commercial properties. Then 6 more. Then an entire logistics hub. I leaned back in my chair, the pieces clicking together with a quiet, brutal clarity. Marcus didn't own his empire. He rented it. From me. From the holding company I'd spent 15 years building quietly, carefully. The one I never bragged about. The one my wife thought was just boring finance stuff. I didn't feel triumphant. I felt tired. A month later she called. Her voice was strained, brittle. Why didn't you tell me? Tell you what? I asked. That you owned everything, she snapped. That Marcus's business, his properties, it's all under your firm. I closed my eyes. You never asked. Silence stretched between us. He lied to me, she said finally. About his finances. About how stable things were. I almost laughed. Almost. So now you care about stability? That's not fair, she said quickly. You always hid things. You never let me in. I thought about the nights I tried to talk to her. The plans I mentioned casually brushed off as boring. The way she tuned out the moment money wasn't flashy. I didn't hide, I said. You just weren't interested. Her voice softened. I made a mistake. There it was. The line I'd imagined 100 times. The one I thought would bring closure. Or satisfaction. Or something that felt like justice. It didn't. I know, I said. We met once after that. Neutral ground. A quiet cafe. She looked smaller somehow. Less certain. She talked about regret, about confusion, about how easily she'd been swept up by appearances. I listened. Really listened. And realized something painful but freeing. I still cared about her. But I didn't trust her. And without trust, love was just a memory that hurt when touched. I can't go back, I told her gently. Not because of him. Because of us. She cried. I didn't. Now months later my life is quieter. Cleaner. Lonelier sometimes but honest. I walk through buildings with my name on the deeds and no one knows. I sit alone at night drinking coffee from that chipped anniversary mug, and the pain is still there, but it doesn't own me anymore. She left me for a millionaire. And learned too late that wealth isn't just what you can show off. Sometimes it's what you build patiently, while someone you love isn't paying attention at all.